He did a really good job, and ended up starting using a sinker. He kind of did away with the four seamer. They were kind of on it, and has a sinker. Doesn't use it very often, but went to it a lot. Went to the changeup, the curveball. I thought it was a really cool outing for him to make that adjustment. Especially after the beginning of the game, first pitch homer. We talked about it as an offense, like how much that impacts you. He walks two guys later in the inning, but finds a way to get out of it. Had some traffic there in a second, gets the double play. But after that, I felt like he just, stayed composed, kept making pitches, and ended up giving us a chance to win the game. I thought our bats were actually decent. Seager hit a ball 404 feet. That was, a can of corn out in left center. Just obviously really unlucky there to not get the, Alvarez made the throw of his life in that second inning, to home plate to get Jonah. So, listen, they made some plays, clearly a really bad base running mistake there in the ninth. That can't happen, frankly, in my opinion. Like, we have to be better than that if we're going to, I say this a lot, but if we're going to go to be a winning team, like, we can't make a mental lapse like that with the tie and run at second base. The guy does his job, and, I was hoping Jonah would drive a ball there and 2-0 count, hit a ball in the seats maybe. But at the end of the day, he made a baseball play, good baseball play, and, got him over, got him in, should have. I'm not sure what happened there at third base. He just kind of froze, but those things can't happen if we're trying to beat a guy like Stanek. He's got a plus stuff. I thought our bats, Dulles, called a pitch 3 inches outside off him on the first pitch. Not going to say it was the umpire's fault, but he ends up battling and hits a double there. So listen, we had opportunities for sure, but it's just always one mental lapse or something that gets in the way of us winning a game, and that we got to get better at that.